Captain's Vlog started December 21st, 2013. It is officially, for me, my Christmas break. So that is very exciting. There's so much stuff I need to get caught up on. More videos and a lot of Pokemon needs to be taken care of. But, oh, winter solstice today. So a time for scientists to recognize that it's the midpoint of the winter, and for people with an IQ below 50 to believe that supernatural occurrences are happening. So that's nice. Everyone wins. It all has to do the apparent war against being classy, and it's something that I'm not going to presume is new, but it is something that is seemingly getting slightly worse as the generations keep moving on. And that's just the inability to reconcile one's self-image with the way the world wants them to believe that they are some special snowflake and they are completely unique, which is not true. They're definitely not unique. But I'll get off my soapbox now. Ha! Look, an actual soapbox. That was stupid. Anyway, Phil Robertson. I'm sure you want me to talk about the happenings with that, how A&E fired him. For those of you who don't know, Phil Robertson, who is basically the star of Duck Dynasty, he's not really the star. He said some very vulgar things about homosexuals, including that he basically equated them to terrorists or people who commit bestiality. So that happened, and that's part of our country, so we kind of have to recognize that those things happen. And A&E, did some repercussions for him, and everyone's in a frenzy, like, stand with Phil! Or, I mean, it's mainly the opposition against A&E that is getting ground, because they're the minority and the underdogs, and America loves underdogs. So it's just something that's so silly and shouldn't even be talked about. Like, I don't know, there is something to say that he had the right to say his own opinion, but there's also A&E has the right to do whatever they want to him. They don't have to give a reason for his suspension or if they fire him or whatever. It just shows how that you think you live in this progressive world and come back to it and realize, wow, people are still dumber than a bag of French fried potatoes. And it all has to do with the shoe and the sock drawer mentality, something I've been working on. And it's basically taking one underlying factor and then extrapolating it in a completely erroneous way. But people do that all the time. It's nothing new. It's just a new concept that we're understanding it better. And the best we can do is create an environment where things can change for the better. And, okay, so, who knows Avery Brooks? He plays Captain Sisko on Star Trek Deep Space Nine. He was also in some other things. Anyway, I watched an interview with him, and he speaks in such philosophical and nebulous terms that it's ridiculously hard to understand him. I mean, it's even harder than understanding me. Like, it almost to the point where he legitimately is not making sense. But if you focus very hard, you can basically get what he's saying. But it's pretty difficult. There's nothing to do with anything. So, I think that's all I want to talk about. Very nice soapbox. I will definitely produce a couple more videos over the break because I'm a good person and I like to produce videos. Just kidding. It's bothersome to chronicleize. Nope, that's not a word. To put in order all the events that happen, and nothing much happens. So, I guess that's interesting. Okay. Thanks for watching.